I hope all is well. I hope you can hear me over the sound of this rushing water. So, California is known for pushing some pretty extreme agendas, at least ones that infringe on the freedoms and rights of the people in terms of policy, legislation, and laws. I decided what better time to get my pool back up and running than now, after just hearing about what California plans on doing with water rationing. Now, if you want to check out the particulars, I will leave links in the description below. But if you guys are worried about water and weather, if we fought back against these geoengineering campaigns, right? Against these stratospheric aerosol injections, solar radiation management, you wouldn't have, well, you probably would, but you wouldn't have as many people trying to pass laws that infringe upon your rights and freedoms. I'm sorry, and I'm just not a person who's going to let the government tell me how many toilet flushes I have. I'm not going to let them force me to choose between taking a shower and washing my dirty laundry. You know, there's proposals to institute low-flow toilets into homes. I mean, I don't know if you've ever used a low-flow toilet, but those things can hardly flush the water that's in them, let alone company, if you catch my drift. So, while California's trying to stick it to the people, and there are plenty of people in California that endorse this kind of infringement, I said, I think I'm going to fill up my pool. It had been green just for a little while, about 2 months or so, and I said I'm going to revive my backyard. I started with clearing up some of the foliage, cutting some plants down, getting ready to haul this stuff away, getting ready to replace this tattered fabric that the winter season didn't do too kindly. There's just high winds, and we're going to be doing some barbecuing, you know. Hopefully no infringements from Barbecue Becky, but she does have an invite. But anyway, just check this out, you know? There they go, laying some lines down. And it's not uncommon for this area to have 4, 5, even 6 of these aerosol injections overhead at any given time, and then spreading and fanning out. But anyway, what happened was we had a leak, so we did a drain and fill, some fixing here. Problem's being solved, and we're gonna have a pool again, much to the dismay of California voters. But think of this as a small way pushing back on the individual level. You know, really, if you want to be out there fighting the kind of tyranny that's traditionally, conventionally pushed through California nowadays, go out there and wake some people up. Anyway, California Carter, signing off. I'll probably have another video out this week.
Controversial new water restrictions could change the way Californians think about water use. Today, Governor Jerry Brown signed 2 new laws that establish tough water use rules, and those who don't comply could face fines. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Christina Janes.
And I'm Curtis Ming. CBS 13's Jennifer McGraw is live at the state capitol getting answers on what changes you may have to make to cut back. Jen?
Yeah, Curtis and Christina, the drought officially ended in California of April of last year, but lawmakers say they want to prepare for the next one. And if we don't, the state could be in a severe water crisis.
There will soon be more focus on flushes and scrutiny over showers. California is now the first state in the nation to enact tough new water efficiency standards. The controversial rules limit how many gallons a person can use inside their home per day.
So that everyone in California is at least integrating efficiency into our preparations for climate change.
So what are the new rules? In 2022, the new indoor water standard will be 55 gallons per day per person, and by 2030, it will fall to 50 gallons.
I get it. I understand that we're trying to preserve, but 55 gallons a day with a child and just every day having to wash clothes, that's just, in my opinion, not feasible.
I couldn't do it. My family is way too large.
She likes to bathe 3 times a day, and she likes to do laundry all day.
Just how many gallons of water do household chores take? An 8-minute shower uses about 17 gallons of water, a load of laundry up to 40, and a bathtub can hold 80 to 100 gallons of water. Now, retrofitting homes with water-efficient fixtures could help cut back.
The average new home or new unit is 35 gallons per person per day.
The new laws would also require water districts to perform stress tests of their water supply and curb loss due to leaks.
Right now, we lose up to 30% of urban water just to leaks in the system.
Agencies say fixing those and educating residents is key.
We offer toilet rebates. We offer complimentary shower heads. We offer complimentary faucet aerators.
Water districts who don't comply face fines up to $10,000 a day. The ultimate goal is to make conservation a way of life in California.
Outdoor water use will also be listed in that new law. And as far as which region is going to get how much money, it will depend on the climate, and those factors will yet to be figured out.
Jen McGraw at the Capitol for us tonight. Jen, thank you.
And so here's the mainstream media article about the passage of this law. There will soon be more focus on flushes and scrutiny over showers with a new law signed in by the governor. California is now the first state in the nation to enact tough new water efficiency standards. The controversial rules limit how many gallons a person can use inside their home per day. So we have the state legislating what we can and cannot do inside the privacy of our own homes. That is the essence of a tyrannical government. So if you scroll down and you go to the top here, it says, so that everyone in California is at least integrating efficiency into our preparations for climate change. So this is all being done in the name of climate change and global warming. We are told there's not enough water, but then here that we have to allow every person in the world to come up here to use our water. Let's not forget that Arizona and Nevada are deserts, and they're not doing this. But California is, and there's water everywhere in this state. So what are the new rules? In 2022, the new indoor water standard will be 55 gallons per person per day. By 2030, it will fall to 50 gallons. And just how many gallons do household chores take? An 8-minute shower uses about 17 gallons of water. A load of laundry up to 40. Now I want you to think about this. Look at the future that is being planned for California, the not too distant future. They are setting it up so that you can't do laundry or take a shower in the same day. On days when you need to wash clothes, you'll have to make a choice as to whether or not you want to take a shower or wash clothes that day. Because if these are your averages, this is 57 gallons of water, which means you are in violation.
The ultimate goal is to make conservation a way of life in California.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever used a low-flow toilet, but those things can hardly flush the water that's in them, let alone company, if you catch my drift.